Welcome back, guys. So in this video, in our last video, we added a custom group to our ribbon, to our ribbon tab, and we also had a button there. But in this video, we are going to talk more about the buttons, and we are going to see what all we can do with the button itself. So let's go into the XML file, which I have already open. I already have it open, which we are going to change to see what all different things we can do with the button, and then we will add multiple buttons, minimum 2 buttons we will add and see. Okay, so first of all, if I want to add multiple buttons, I will have to make sure that my button ID is unique. So let's give it a more unique ID by saying button 1, and then the next button will have ID of button 2, and then let's give it a more meaningful name. What do I call it? Okay, let me say it macro 1. Okay, so when you click it, the macro 1 will run. This is what I'm trying to, convey. And then you can have more meaningful names when you create it for yourself. Okay, and then image. So what does image MSO means? So MSO simply stands for Microsoft Office. It's an abbreviation for Microsoft Office. But when you say image MSO, this simply must, by this, the XML parser understands that you are looking for a image from the Microsoft image gallery with the name of happy face. And there are more images in the gallery and with different names. I will share a PDF document for that. In the next video, I will show that to you. Currently, let's go with, I do not have that document handy. So let's go like this. So beside having this image MSO, I can have my own image also. So how do I do that? And then there is a size factor also. So so you have already seen in the previous video, the button was very small. But what if I want to have a large button? So what I will do is size equals to large. That's it. And by default, it's normal. And when you say large, it becomes large. I can also call it normal myself. So it will be the same kind of button that you saw in the last video. But let's go with large. And there are only 2 sizes, guys. So no small button is there. Okay, so normal and large. That's it. Okay, let's create this next button. Okay, so let's give it an ID of 2, and let's say call level macro 2. And for this, so for first one, I'm using an image from the Microsoft Office gallery. But for the second image, maybe I want to use my own image. I don't want to use the image from a Microsoft library, right? And I want this one also to be large. Let's keep it that way. But now, how do I, use this image? If I just pass this XML, in the Excel file by converting it to a zip, this is going to give me error, right? But before I pass it on without the MSO tag in the image, what I need to do is I will have to go to my folder, go inside this custom UI, and I'll have to create a RELS folder. So let me go to my Word document, and here you will find the relationship tag for non-MSO images. So I will have to create a RELS folder inside my custom UI folder. So inside my custom UI folder, I will create a new folder with this name. Okay, and inside there, I'm going to create a XML file. So let me create a text file, open it, and let me save as with this name. I'll have to create the XML file with this name. Okay, custom UI.xml.rels, and make it all files, otherwise it will become a text file itself, and say save. And just close it, go back to the folder. I should now delete this text file in fact, and then now let's open this XML file to edit it. And what I will put inside it is this piece of XML codes, this way. Okay, and if I increase it and I show you relationships, so this is the relationships tag. This is where the relationships tag starts, this is where it ends, and inside this is the relationship that I have for my image. Right now, you don't need to change anything in this relationship tag except, okay, so let me this way, except this portion. So this portion until here. Okay, so what this portion is going to contain, so let me bring a image into my, okay, so what this file is here is saying is I will have a images folder, and then inside that images folder I will have this image. So let me create a folder with this name images. Okay, here I will create a new folder images, and inside this let me bring a image. So from my pictures, let me bring this image. Okay, here. So inside my custom UI, I have my custom UI XML and then images folder, and here I have image, right? And then I will copy this entire file name and pass it on to here. You understood? So this is where how the target is being located. And then I will have to give it an ID. Again, the ID will have to be very unique. So I will, because I only have one image, I'm going to go with this API tag only. So for now, it will be fine. So I will save this, relationship XML file, close it. And so I have relationship XML file here. I have my image here, and I have my custom UI editor, which is already open. And one last piece that I need to do is give it the right name. So the name of my image was API, right? Excluding the PNG. So just give the name of the image. That's it. Now my ribbon is ready, ready to show the tab, custom tab with two buttons, both of them large, one with happy face MSO image and one with API, this image which I just passed here, added here, and then they will have these levels. So let's save it, go to our folder, go to the Excel file, change it to ZIP, and let's ZIP, and then okay, so simply move this, drag and drop this folder inside here. Okay, so this is it. Now let's convert it back to XLSX, open it, and I'm hoping something wrong happened that we will have to figure out. Oh no, actually they were, so basically if this, that error came also, just, but you still see the buttons correctly available, just do this, do a Control S, browse, and just override it. Okay, that's it. Nothing to worry upon. Now if I open it, so custom tab, and I have both the buttons. So large buttons, one with the happy face MSO image, one with the my own custom image that I passed onto it, macro 1, macro 2. Okay, now we have already added two buttons, but what if I click them? Nothing will happen. Why? Because I have not asked them to do anything. I have not asked them to run any, particular subroutine, right? So they're doing nothing. So let's now do that. I think this video has grown. Let me do that, explain that in the next video. So thank you so much guys for watching it till here, and to know more, continue watching this series, and to if you liked it, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more such videos. Thank you so much. Bye. See you in the next video.